Here we got a master wall, which is similar shape. so You've got a T wall here on the left and a T wall 3D. So the idea is that in Unity, we want to morph this one wall to another. And what I've set up is a way to wire parameter the the parametric parameters for this to target this. So we've got a 2D wall and a 3D wall. So if we had two viewports in the game engine, let's go in the front view here. So this is one viewport, and here's another viewport. The user could go in and change the parameters for both, reflect both the 2D, which is what engineers usually see, and then a 3D wall with the soil parameters on the right. What's great about Max is that you can add what's called a helper, and helpers help you. Just find it here. Manipulators. It's called a slider helper. And if I put the slider in here, I'll label it retaining wall. And you can put a value by default. But for these walls, you're probably going to have a minimum and a maximum of that value. But this value could be linked to scenarios that you want to do to this wall. Now, for Max, you have to have select and manipulate on. But I can link these values to values in the Morpher. This one has a value from 0 to 100 for scaling from this to this, and then they're all linked together. So that value can be linked. So basically, what I need to do is select the slider. Selected by a name here, slider 01. Go animation, wire parameters, then object slider value to this target, modified morpher target. So one-way direction, connect, and go yes. Problem with that doing this, it gets rid of my connection to the second one. But if you look, this 2D slider affects the scale of the object. It's a little bit more complicated to do both, but it can be done easily in Unity to do both connections. This slider determines the scale of the wall. We can define the morpher and the width, the height separately. So you'd have a separate width morpher, the wall itself, and the height, and a separate width and height of the base. So there'd be 4 morphs, 2 for the heights of the wall and the footing, and 2 for the widths in this particular case. And you could actually morph different shapes of retaining.